Hey, there you are. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We have another one from French Broad Brewing out of Asheville, North Carolina. This is their wee heavier Scotch ale. So this is a IBUs. It says it's 24 and it's 7% alcohol by volume on this one, guys. So we're going to find out here what this one's about. The beer is done on their, they do a wee heavy, and this is the wee heavier. The wee heavy is a lower alcohol beer, and this one is the 7%er. So this is just a bigger version of the wee heavy. So the wee heavier. So the guys, this is, like I said, is out of Asheville, North Carolina. Scotch ale / wee heavy, 7% ABV. Availability is year round. The food pairing for this beer, the cheeses are the buttery Brie, Gouda, Havarti, Swiss, and the meat is smoked meat and salmon. Glassware is a pint, Becker, Stein, Nonic, tumbler. You could actually use the snifter or the tulip. I'm going to use a pint glass for this one, guys. And the beer says can be cellared for long periods under the proper conditions, 7%. So it's going to keep for a while, which is a good thing because they don't date their bottles. So you're on your own there when it was done. So, but year round, I don't know if they do it every couple of months, once a year, or how often they do it. So, let's. I don't think there's any. Let's go look at the commercial description on this. Commercial description: our wee heavier Scotch ale is based on our wee heavy Scotch ale recipe, but with a little more alcohol. The traditional Scotch lowland ale is one of our most popular brews. Some of you remember the original wee heavy from the days when North Carolina brewers could not brew beers containing more than 6% ABV. We would like to take a moment and thank the people of the Papa Cap for all their hard work. It says gold medal in the 2002 World Beer Championships in Chicago. So maybe it's going to be a good one. So we got our fingers crossed. Hopefully it will be. I have not had the wee heavy. So we're going to jump right into the wee heavier version of this. So let's get the cap off of this bad boy. Get it in the glass. And see what it's about. So into the glass we go. This is a bomber, the 22 ouncer. Alright. Over into the light. It is a medium red. It's not to the dark ruby color. I can see the light through it. There are a lot of bubbles streaming up, reinforcing that little head that it did pour. Less than half a finger of head. And there are a few big bubbles in there, but it's fairly creamy looking. Off-white color, almost to the tan color. Looks pretty decent in the glass. Let's get a nose on this one. I'm getting caramel and toffee, and I'm getting a little bit of, I don't want to say smokiness, it's almost like a peatiness, like a peat bog or something like that. And that is probably the reason why the meat pairings would be smoked meat, so that it does have a little bit, I don't want to say smokiness, but peatiness. Maybe just a little bit of toffee and caramel in there, but the main thing is it smells kind of sweet too. Don't know if it's going to fit the style that well though, so let's give it a taste. Cheers everybody. Not getting any of the alcohol. Toffee, caramel, and peatiness. Maybe a hint of smokiness, but it's more of a peat than a smoke. It's not bad. Fairly tasty. I mean, I don't know if it's really fitting into the Scotch type ale though. Yeah, it's 40 degrees right out of the fridge. Some of this smoky peatiness may intensify as it warms up a little bit. And like I said, there is no dating on this. We don't have any idea when it was put in the bottle. I've looked on several of their bottles, and there is absolutely nothing dating. And like I said, this one is sweating profusely, so I'll take another look when we come back for the final chug. But definitely better than the one we did yesterday from Cigar City, the Evander. So let's let it warm up, and I'll come back and we'll do the final chug and give you some final comments on this one. So be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left here. I was hoping to get a better beer than yesterday's beer, but this one's not impressed me that much either. Of course, it doesn't have a boatload of nutmeg like the one we had yesterday was, but this does not fit the style. I mean, this does not remind me of a wee heavy or a Scotch ale. I mean, it's almost, there's a little peatiness to it, a little toffee and caramel, and some sweet malt. And that's about all I'm getting out of this beer, so not super impressed with this one either. It's 2 in a row here, so let's do the final chug on this one. I'm not saying it's a bad beer, but it doesn't fit the style that they're saying it is. And like I said, I have not had the lower ABV version, the wee heavy. This is the wee heavier, so. And I think now that I've been sipping on this one for about, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes, it's lost a little bit of the peatiness now, so not impressed. Not impressed at all with this, and I'm kind of sad because this is a North Carolina brewery, and I consider them fairly local. They're not local here, but they're several hours away from here, so I was expecting something a little more than what I got out of this one, guys. So, and not having a date on their bottles is not impressing me at all either. So, even though it's not going to go bad, would kind of like, you know, 50-year on it or something, even on a 7% beer. And there's nothing here on this bottle whatsoever. So, they need to step up to the plate, guys. Not pulling any punches here. I'm going to give it a 5. It's a B-. Slightly above average. Not much. Probably won't buy this again either. Not that impressive. Alright, let's go to the ratings and see what we get. Beer Advocate says it is 80, which is in the good range. And that's being generous, I think. And Rate Beer says 77 overall and 47 in the style. I'm down with both of those numbers. I would agree both are there. It's 77 beer, which is slightly below a solid B, maybe a B- beer. And then at 47 in the style, yeah, I agree, 100%. It does not fit the style to me. That's just my opinion, guys. There may be guys out there that's had this. Oh man, you're crazy. It fits the style perfectly. It doesn't to me. I'm not getting a whole lot out of this beer, other than a little bit of sweet malt, slight hint of peatiness in there, which has basically dissipated now that it's warmed up. I will give it this. It's a 7% beer, and I am not getting any alcohol. So it's a well-made beer in that aspect, but I don't think it fits the style. So with that being said, if you've had this beer, give me some comments back on this one, whether you liked it or didn't like it. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe. I think we're going to do a hoppy beer tomorrow. What do you think? Get something with a little bit of hop presence in it. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Why don't you join me then? See you, everybody.